welcome back to this evening's first game of the semifinals. You have the winners, the Frederick Douglass Broncos, head coach Wes Scarberry, student athletes Evian Chenault, Kai Simpson, and Tylon Webb. Coach Scarberry, comments, please.
Thank you, sir. Just, it's hard to know what to say. Down 11 with about 4 minutes left. And just, our kids just been resilient all year. I mean, since day one, we overcome a lot of obstacles. We've overcome a lot of people doubting us and what we could do this year. And, today was just kind of, 2 more games left, but I won't say icing on the cake, but, to get to this point, and, we haven't had a team to have us down like that, pretty much the whole season. And just to show the resiliency, Kai fouling out, our team leader, and just for these guys to really come together and still have the energy to press and just get after it was just, phenomenal to watch as their coach. And I couldn't be more proud to be their coach. And we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Coach, congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you.
What was said in the huddle during the timeout? Y'all made a 19-2 run over the last 4 minutes and 29 seconds. What was said in the huddle?
I don't know if I can repeat everything, but just a lot of coming together. We encourage our players to talk things out. We disagree on occasion. They disagree with me. They disagree with each other. But we really encourage them to work things out. And so there was a lot of communication with the players in that timeout initially. And then we just switched to a full court press. We haven't done that much all year. And I think it kind of threw them off guard. And it was, it wasn't necessarily the press itself, but it was more just our kids' attitude and willingness to just, refuse to lose, basically. And that was about it. We kept attacking the rim, and we got some wide open looks. And just like all year, I said it yesterday, our defense really sparks our offense. It always has, since day one. And, I just felt like, our guys did some big things there at the end and overcome a lot. And just, a couple possessions, they were in the wrong spots. We weren't even in the right press. But it was just their effort. That was more than anything. And, it's not always X's and O's. It's effort, heart, determination, and just, willingness to want to win. And, I don't know so much what happened at the timeout, but just their attitude and willingness to fight.
Avion, you and Ty combined for that first, steal that you got it up to him, and it, I think, cut it to single digits. It was still, like 3:30 left or something. But it seemed like, all game, y'all hadn't really been able to get out like that and get that good. Which is that just kind of, I don't know, that kind of energized you to kind of get that run going?
Yeah, I feel like when we got that steal, that we knew that it was our time to go on the run and take over the game.
Coach, can you talk about the physicality, the way they let you guys play up and down, and then both teams going at it? Just kind of touch on that.
I won't get fined, I hope. No, we'd rather play in games like that. When you get to this point of the year, it's the best of the best. You're playing the best teams, and it's going to be physical. Both teams really want to win more than anything in the world to get to this point. So I'm glad that was allowed on both sides. I thought, pretty much first 3 quarters, I thought they were a little more physical. That surprised me a little bit. We did talk about that in a couple timeouts. I thought we would be the more physical team, which we're in the fourth. But that's good. We like to do that. You kind of never know. You get used to the same officiating all year long. And obviously on this stage, you have the best officials from around the state. And you just kind of have to adjust to how they're calling the game. And I didn't think we did a great job of that until the end and started playing more physical when we went full court press. And maybe that's my fault for not doing that earlier. That usually sparks us a lot when we go more pressure, but they're shooting so good, we were kind of hesitant to do that. Yeah, I hope they let us play again tomorrow. I know all the teams will be really tired, but I hope they allow physical play again tomorrow.
Kai, this is for you. When you fouled out, I think I saw Avion say, we got you, bro. How did it feel for you see your brothers go out there and get it done for you?
Yeah, it felt great. I seen the ball in the air, grabbed his arm a little bit. It was a foul. We called by the ref. Avion came right up to me and said, "This ain't gonna be your last game." And he told me that before, so I trusted him and just kept. I had to go behind the bench. I couldn't even sit down. I ready for him, and I knew they was gonna come back victorious.
Coach, what led y'all to go to full court press at the end?
I was just worried they were going to try to not necessarily stall, but kind of run their offense more and then kind of try to milk the clock as much as they could. We were down 11 with about 4 minutes, and we've scored that much in 4 minutes easily, throughout the season. And I reminded them that in the timeout that it was just 11. It's 4 minutes. We had a lot of time left. And we just thought that we could make the game faster. And again, that's when we're at our best. And so we just wanted to try it, for a possession to see what would happen. And that's when we got the turnovers. We just stayed in it. And, they made a few adjustments. A couple times we pulled it off and didn't trap. And I think that maybe threw them off balance a couple possessions. But it just, the faster the game can be for our team, the better we play, the more we get into it, the more aggressive we are defensively, more we attack offensively, and so just that's why it wasn't. It was a different press than we typically do, but we knew we had to get after it a little bit harder and kind of speed the game up.
Not sure if you see the numbers yet, but you realize you won a game where they took 50 shots to your 31. How do you overcome that, considering the pace you want to play at?
Wow. Yeah, I just saw that. You probably won't see too many games where a team wins when you have those numbers. I'm really proud of our free throw shooting. Just looking at those numbers, 24-29. On occasion this year, that's been a weak spot for us. Couldn't be more happy for Avion to shoot 9 for 10. Melo was 5 for 6. I mean, to step in as a sophomore and make those clutch free throws on this stage just shows you how great these kids are and how great they're going to be. So, that's the number sticks out, but man, that's a lot more shots. That'll have to change tomorrow, obviously. We don't want that to happen again. But if our free throw shooting will continue, I think we were 50% yesterday. So if we can shoot free throws like that, I think we got a real good shot.
Final question on the end over there.
Coach, thoughts on GRC, Lyon County? You've already played, beaten GRC, but the matchup tomorrow, early thoughts on either of those?
Both teams are great. Both teams have great players. They're both well coached. Obviously we know GRC a little bit better just because they're local and we did play them this year. But it'll be a dogfight either way. That was early in February when we played that game. We expect a dogfight from either team. Great players both ways. I think it'll be a great game. And we're just looking forward to being here and hopefully getting a Saturday night.
Coach Carberry, congratulations to you
Thank you.
and the Broncos. Good luck tomorrow in the semi.
Thank you very much.